Mudras for each element. As mentioned previously, the 5 elements consist of fire, air, ether, earth and water. In Ayurveda, these elements are thought to be the building blocks of creation. And in the creation cycle, ether fuels air, which fuels fire, which from the heat fuels water, which fuels the earth. And each element has qualities that our body exhibits on a physical level, as well as mentally and emotionally. Each element has a finger that corresponds with it. And the positioning of the finger determines whether the element is stimulated or reduced. Touching the tips of the fingers encourage balancing of the elements involved. You can touch the tips of any finger with a focus on balancing that element. By touching the base or origin of those fingers is thought to stimulate the element. Touching the back or nail of the finger can reduce the dominance of that element. By holding a mudra in a position where the palms are facing upwards, is thought to draw in energy, while holding positions with the palms facing downward can ground. You can also keep the creative cycle in mind when selecting a mudra. For example, mudras involving ether can also fuel the air element. As you can see, you can create your own mudras based on the elements that you'd like to work with and whether you would like to balance, stimulate or diminish the prominence of that element energy within. Here are some mudras that you can begin working with to address each element. A mudra that balances the fire element, Agni. A mudra that stimulates the fire element, Linga. To reduce the fire element, Kamajai. To balance the air element, Anahata. To stimulate the air element, Sepana. And to reduce the air element, Vayu. To balance the ether element, Akasha. To stimulate the ether element, Matangi. To reduce the ether element, Shunya. To balance the earth element, Prithvi. To stimulate the earth element, Kali. To reduce the earth element, Surya. To balance the water element, Varuna. To stimulate the water element, Kilaka. And to reduce the water element, Jalodhar. As you can see, the possibilities are endless. So have some fun experimenting with each mudra and pay attention to the sensations you're feeling as you practice. Remember to keep track of the shifts that you are noticing.